And welcome everyone to a 5v3 at Carn Doom. This is Scouts of Entertainment here, bringing you another Reforged replay. And before we get started, if you'd like to support my work, there's a Patreon option, PayPal option, and Subscribe Star and donation link in the description below. But if you can't, please like and share this video as it does help out the channel quite a lot. And with that, we'll get started with the replay. So, today's replay comes from MSQ2 once again. He's commanding the realm of Angmar, and so we will start with his army. He's got some Richon Hammer Guard here, armoured up. Guardians of Carn Doom, armoured up. We've got some Goblin Trackers, Trolls of Angmar. We have one, possibly two, 3 units of Angmar Halberds. 4 actually. We have some Witchron Pikemen, armoured up. Some Barrow Wights to catch any attacking troops that come through that gate. We have some Witchron Pikemen here. No archers on the walls yet. We have some Witchron Blackguard, Trolls of Gundabad. I don't see any witches at the moment. We'll keep an eye out for them. They could be up. They could be somewhere else. Alright, his first ally is Baywin, commanding Del Umroth. We have some Knights of Silver Swan, some Haven Guard, Tirith Marksmen, dismounted Knights of the Silver Swan, Belfast Marines, Dornell Pikemen, some more Barrow Wights from MSQ2, some Ed Helen Halberdiers. These guys don't look like they're armoured up. We have some Tirith Marksmen. We'll do the lower levels first before we head to the upper level. We have some Ironfoot Hammer Guard, some Blacklock Engineers belonging to Erebor, commanded by Marksman, the other and last ally. We have some Dornell Pikemen, not armoured up. Some Belfast Marines, Tirith Marksmen, dismounted Knights of the Silver Swan. Another unit of Haven Guard, so 2 units of Haven Guard. We have 2 units of Ironfoot Crossbows. Some Knights of the Silver Swan again. Some Barrow Wights. So MSQ2 deployed 1 unit of Barrow Wights per gate, just to act as almost like a net catcher, you know. The attackers storm through the gates, they're caught in the Barrow Wights, and then the defenders can either fire on them with axes, crossbows, archers, whatever. The Barrow Wights are purely to hold them in place. So that's not a bad idea. We have some Witchron Scourge Raiders up here on the walls. And some more Witchron Scourge Raiders over here. We have 2 units of Ironfoot Pikes, some Ironfoot Axe Throwers, Ironfoot Spears, 2 units, some Sons of Durin, Erebor Legionnaires, more Spears, some Obsidian Guard, Dragon Slayers of Ered Mithrin, and Highborns of Erebor, and some Axe Guard of Erebor. Next we have some more Erebor Legionnaires, Axe Guard, Ironfoot Pikes, and Ironfoot Axe Throwers. And I think we'll make our way to the second level, going around the fortress of Carn Doom. Alright, we've got some Blacksworn Renegades up here, some Wanderers of Nimrodal, a Catapult, another unit of Black Swan, some Parrot Hill Champions, some Ed Helen Halberdiers again, and that's all I see here actually. I don't see anything else. Nothing in the center. Alright, that brings us to the first of 5 attackers, which is Isengard, commanded by MP Beckamy 13. He's got some Uruk-hai Reavers here, some Dullington Clansmen, I think 3 units of them in fact. We have some Uruk-hai Infantry, Ironfoot Crossbows, more infantry, some Snaga Skirmishers. These guys will be very valuable. Looks like there's a couple of units there. Some Uruk-hai Berserkers, 3 units of Uruk-hai Pikemen, some Guards of Warthank, Nazgul, Trolls of the White Hand, and some Uruk-hai Raiders, sorry. Alright. Next attacker is the Dwarves of Khazad-dûm, commanded by Telperion. He's got some Sentries of Khazad-dûm, Catapult, Mithril Guard, Khazad-dûm Reclaimers, that's the axe throwing unit, equivalent of the Ironfoot Axe Throwers. We have some 2nd Legion Axe Guard, Sons of the Fallen, 2 units of 1 unit, of 1st Legion Pikes, I thought it was 2. We have some Sentries of Khazad-dûm over here, which is pretty much your mid-tier pike unit. This is the elite pike unit, I'd say. We have some Khazad-dûm Reclaimers, 4th Legion Shield Guard, some Dwarven Miners, and 4th Legion Shield Guard. We also have some Hammers of Good About over here, possibly 2 units. And that's all I see there. Yeah, I don't see anything else. Possibly. Other units might be hidden, I'm not sure. Alright. Next attacker is Imladris, commanded by Rogue. He's got some Eldanwy Spearmen, some Brunnen River Wards, Eldanwy Swordmasters, Gwaithai Arthained, some Imladris Guardians, not armoured up, some Eldanwy Archers, Eldanwy Spearmen, some Imladris Sentries, 2 units, and some Imladris Guardians, not armoured up. We have some Godhelm NUR, not armoured up, I believe. Yep. Some Imladris Guardians, again not armoured. Norentina Warriors. And that appears to be that. Next we have the Shire, commanded by Sauron again. I'm sorry, Sauron, you're going to have to pick a better name if you're going to be the Shire, because it's just weird. Why would Sauron be commanding the Shire? In any case, I'll get over it. We have some Battling Brandybucks, 2 units, some Ents. We have some Farmers of Buckland. It looks to be 2 units. Possibly 3. Yeah, I think it's 3. And we have some Proudfoot Protectors, 2 units of them. And the rest of his army appears to be hidden. So we'll come back to him. And finally, we have Arthedain, commanded by Y2K86, who has some Arthedain Marksmen, armoured up. 2 units of them. We have some Wardens of the North, some Evedom Spearmen, some Arthedain Pikemen, armoured up. More Evedom Spearmen, some Foremost Aryan Defenders, Arthedain Men-at-Arms, fully armoured. It will cost you 100 florin to do so, extra 100 florin, to get it to the silver upgrade. And we have 5 units of them. Oh, sorry, 4 units of them. The last one is Dismounted Foremost Aryan Knights. That's a 2-handed heavy sword unit. Next we have some Anunas Gate Guards, 2 units of Dunedain Peacekeepers, and some Dismounted Knights of Anunas. So that was relatively quick. Let's get this battle started. Enjoy the siege. Alright, so we've got the attackers manoeuvring themselves into position. We'll do a small cut and come back shortly. We have a battering ram being pushed up as we speak. Hammers are good about it. Looks like they're getting off the walls. They got on the walls originally. I don't know if I don't think MSQ2 brought witches. Still don't see them. Sauron's moved up with the Shire to break down the gate. Oh, someone got crushed. Looks like there's a catapult. Yep, definitely a catapult. The question is, who's firing it and where from? Okay, there it is. Telperion, over there. Looks to have missed. It's not a bad plan there to break down the wall. But he probably should move the catapult closer so there's a better chance of scoring a hit. There's Isengard. Joining forces with the Wars of Khazad-dûm, it's a force to be reckoned with. The defenders have the work cut out for them. Okay, down 90%. Okay, here it comes.
The enemy's ram is through our gates.
Now, Isengard's just joined the ranks. Khazad-dûm, no, MP's actually sending forces over to help out maybe Ilmaterus or Shire, even, I don't know where he's going. I don't think the attackers are getting their use out of the catapult. I think he's got to move it closer. Khazad Reclaimers probably moving up to try and throw their axes into the barrow wights. Not a bad idea. Barrow wights are a pest and really hard to take down. That's why they're there in the first place. What's surprising is the Hammer Guard aren't being sent out yet. Actually, my bad, they have been sent out. They charged out there and took down a number of the Shire troops. Alrighty, the walls are down. But cavalry is useless here. The Mattis took the precaution of setting up multiple barricades, including some stakes. So the odds of the Silver Swan getting through that unscathed are slim to nil. Charging the spearmen? Not a good idea. Okay, Arthedain's arrived. He's setting up some marksmen. Four arrows a volley. It's not bad. But this is where the Hammer Guard could come in handy. So I don't know why Marksman isn't sending them out. Marksmen have literally moved up with no support. They're there for the taking. Alright. Something we've seen about sending up the Ents before, but no luck, he's withdrawn them. Maris is also withdrawn. So there's a couple of false starts going on here. First it looks like the attackers are about to start, then they stop. Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on yet. Be back soon. Alright, the attack's begun. Isengard stormed the gate with some Dunedin clansmen. He's got clansmen on the siege tower here, but he's recalling them. Yeah, siege towers aren't really the best for this kind of war. You lose some of them will actually fall to their deaths the moment they step off the platform. But MSQ2 has sent in his trolls deliberately to break these guys up and as soon as possible. Because he wants to take them out without losing too many of his own men. And trolls will mop these guys up pretty quickly. He's just sent them up to shaken the morale and just try and break them. And they're light tier units, so they're not doing too much damage to his trolls at all yet. Okay, just some Dwarven miners. Looks like we have some 4th Edition Shield Guard possibly going in. Got a bit of movement out there now. Alright, I'm going to say we're officially underway. Now, I don't know if the Snagger Skirmishers have the angle here to fire in. It says they're firing, but there's friendlies too close to the enemies. I'm not seeing anything there yet. We've got some Belfast Marines here, ready to toss some javelins in as soon as the enemy gets close. And Madaris looks like he wants some support, but he's not getting it just yet, so he's not moving forwards. Arthedain's moving up. Alright, I think Y2K needs to get his troops out of loose formation so that there's fewer of them in the way of the marksmen so they can fire through the gate into marksmen's waiting troops. He's only getting across like 5 or 6 volleys per time. So yeah, a little uneventful on this side for now. Okay, he's going to try and create another gap. We've got Goblin Trackers firing in now. Into the First Legion Pikes. Not a bad target. The added benefit of shooting at these guys now is that when the Khazad-dûm Reclaimers get here, they'll also score some secondary hits on them. Even though you've got troops in loose formation, you combine 2 or 3 units loose formation together, they might as well be standing in close formation. Because the odds of getting a hit are increasing dramatically. What's even better for the defenders is that they've stopped. So they're getting unintended hits now on the Khazad-dûm Reclaimers. All down to 80. Once this wall goes down, they'll be attacked from 2 different sides, maybe 3 if they try to use a siege tower. They're not using it yet. We've got 2 units of Goblin Trackers here on the walls. Alright, there goes another wall down. Am I wasting a lot of ammunition here though on these guys? Maybe it's better to hold off and shoot at the mass mob that storms through this gap here now. Got some Scourge Raiders here. But these guys are axe throwers. They should be throwing their axes in there. Scourge Raiders not firing. Baywin's sending over some supporting troops. Alright, they're firing into the mob here. They're going after the 4th Season Shield Guard. Oh, they're targeting the Snagger Skirmishers now. The Trolls are good and bad on the front lines again. So Halberds are being reinforced by the Richmond Pikemen. The attack here is a little bit thin. The doors will need to be reinforced soon. Khazad-dûm Reclaimers don't really have a shot, that's why they're not really firing. Goblin Tracker's out of ammunition. That's not good. How's it going over here? Okay, the elves have moved up some forces, not too many. Alright, they're battering down the gate. Notice Guardians taking position behind the siege towers for protection. And we've got Longbottom Mob throwing some stones in here. So, the attackers are probing the enemy. Marksman has lost some men here. Here comes the next volley. Now I've got some return fire finally. Yeah, we've got about 20 or 30 crossbows here firing in. That fire's pretty accurate. I'm not seeing a single shot miss yet. Even the hammer guard could probably make a dent in these guys if they wanted to. Crossbows aren't firing. It's not good. The troops are getting shot at. Really? Here are their marks and backs from renegades. There's too many troops here on the walls. Targeting the other enemy archers is a pretty good target. But Amadeus really doesn't want to go in alone. We do have witches. The witches do exist. They can probably wipe out the entire unit here. The Khazad Reclaimers and Sons of the Fallen, but they're back. Oh no, they want to fire in the center here. Where are they going? Alright, they fired in. I'm not sure that they were targeting, but maybe it was the Snaga skirmishers. Oh, all of the Uruk-hai Reavers went down there. Okay, which is firing over here now, probably in the 1st Legion Pikes maybe. Ooh, a little bit of friendly fire there. Which is nearby. 15 to 20 in favour of the defenders. Some Snaga skirmish fire there. Even some axe fire, I think. Yeah, from Khazad Reclaimers, yeah. Okay, Obsidian Guard moving in. Which is firing in again. And those guards have been sent packing. Sons of the Fallen have really, really good morale. It'll take more than that to break them. That Snaga fire is starting to create a bit of a gap in the formation. And that is still not making a move. Hard to know what Arte and the Shire's plans are here. They're not really doing too much yet. Some Durnbone Troll Slayers here too. I don't know why, but we've only got 2 armies really having a go here, and that's Isengard and Khazad-dûm. chanting from the Witch from Scourge Raiders, trying to boost morale for the defending forces. We've got Uruk-hai Berserkers here now, that's good. This is the kind of fight that favours them. Ah, they're targeting the witches. Looking to drive them back. Alright, now the Khazad-dûm forces need to start attacking this flank. He stays there, he's perfect pickings for the witches. Here they go. And that is what I meant by perfect pickings. The entire unit of Nato sentries is pretty much wiped out in one punch. Gee, someone's admitted defeat. Who was that? Oh wow, Telperion gave up. Mithril Guard. He still could have contributed a bit here. Maybe he just rage quit, I don't know. But yeah, Telperion shouldn't have done that. I can understand his anger. He just lost a shit ton of troops, but still, he had Mithril Guard there. Khazad-dûm Reclaimers, he still could have made an effort. Things just became pretty difficult here for the defenders. Things just became pretty difficult here for the attackers. Trials about Angmar trying to disrupt the formations. We got Angmar selling out. Oh no, he was selling out, but he called his troops back. We've got Norentina warriors from Rogue here. (23 to 28). We've got Nazgahai and Berserkers here. Guys of Warthank here, trying to hold back the tide, but it looks like Isengard's being overwhelmed here. We've got Trolls of the White Hand moving up. Knights of the Silver Swan looking for a target. We've got 2 more units of Snugger Skirmishers here. Uruk-hai Pikemen, so Beckamy still has a sizable army here. I thought Baywin had cornered himself there, but he managed to get out of it. I'm not sure what he's doing with his Uruk-hai crossbows, but he probably should stop. Yeah, it's a decent mark to go after. Alright, Amaris has begun his attack. Got some river wards up here. But that's it. He's only setting up a couple of units. I'm not sure why the other attackers aren't really committing to the attack just yet. What they need is a snug skirmish just to move in. Here we go. Alright, looks like MS2Q2 is trying to save his hammer guard, I think. That battering ram is absorbing some of the javelin fire. Here we go. This is Angmar are nearby. So MP held on and has driven the enemy back inside the walls. Oh, here we go. Oh, that hurt. See, some of the troops there caught fire as they walked into that flaming trapple. Yeah, that witch fire hit the ground, burned, and must have scorched the earth because I saw some troops walk over it and die when they did. So it must have some sort of scorch effect that lasts a few seconds after the original Witcher fireball hits the ground. Now the Scourge Raiders, I don't know if they have any axes left. Find out in a second if they do. Yeah, they do. Well, those axe throws appear to be a bit high. Oh, what we got here? We've got Urkai crossbows firing into the witches. Need to get another volley off. Too late. Rogue sent over some forces to help out. Trolls are the one hand, so I think the witches are out of ammunition. So that's a big relief there for the attackers. We've got here at their marksman trying to fire into the Urkai crossbows. Norrington warriors also firing in through the gap. Don't know what the Snagger's doing. Trolls of the right hand risking some friendly fire there. Alright, looking over here, we've got... I must see attacker's pretty much dead here. Y2K sent up some Dornish Iron defenders, but it looks like most of them have been killed. Got more men moving in now. Some what's a mob? Artane men at arms. Evidence beam are broken. Oh, you need more men at arms than that. Alright, I thought my pikeman's moving up. We're still a ways off yet from breaking through. Seems like the attackers over here are having much more success than any other side by far. It's a good thing Greg sent over some reinforcements, because with his help, looks like Isengard's successfully broken through. He has pikes and spears here to drive back cavalry charges from the defenders. Snarger's getting some good fire in there now. There's no supporting troops around here. So with this area conquered, they can start moving towards the center gate and beyond. Great Artan here now. I'm surprised they're not trying to outflank the Angmar troops here. We've got Richon Blackguard here too, at the entrance. Firing the Wanderers of Nimrodel. I think Baywell needs to get these guys out of there. We've got Great Artan moving to try and finish them off. Ooh, Baywell's general's in this unit. He's risking his general. I think that came from the Belfast Marines. It did. There's some 30 pikemen here. Wanderers are trying to get a target. There's not too much variety here for the Nimrodel Rangers. All the attackers are pretty much grouped together closely with defending troops. They're firing from the Snarger. Snarger should probably throw their javelins into the Obsidian Guard right here. I think they just ran out of ammunition. MSQ2's general is right there. Godhelm Enuar, yeah, more troops are needed here. Nazgûl needs to be sent up for sure. So Imladr has pretty much joined the Isengard attack, which was a smart play, since Telperion unfortunately had to go. Or left. I don't know why Telperion left, so we won't cast judgment until we know why. Alright, just over 3/5 of the way through now, which is nice. We've got 20 spearmen left out of this original unit. Men-at-arms, wavering, desperately need support. Don't know what the attacker's plan is, but they better figure out something soon, or they're not getting anywhere. Or they're not getting through the gate. Alright, we've got the God Helm firing in. Somewhere. Oh, there they are. Alright, there goes MSQ2's General. And we've got Elder Enemy Archers firing in as well. What have we got here? Do we have Urkai crossbow? No, no one's firing in. Alright, Amados is doing a nice job here folding up the Lamroth. Yeah, the Maris Guardians. Okay, Imperial Champions just broke. Shouldn't be too hard for Rogue to maneuver his God Helm around. Alright, there's the Urquhart Crossbow. I think they're firing into the Belfast Marines. Crossbows are taking them down slowly. 57 to 61. So despite the untimely demise of Khazad-dûm, the attackers are still well in this. Now one's got to be careful with using the model ranges. They're down to 23. 22. Still no action on this side yet. Just a little bit, nothing serious. So I'm content to just keep throwing rocks through, trying to weaken the defense as much as possible for both him and Y2K commit their forces. Less than 18,000 to go now. Okay, crossbowmen out of ammunition being sent up. Where are the other enemy archers firing into? Yeah, that'd be my target too, the Black Swan Renegades. They're directly in front of them. Accuracy is almost 100%. Okay, now it's not. See their marksmen firing in. And they're just getting peppered here. Wow, okay, so the God Helm just took out Balin's general and the last of the Wanderers on the Immortal. 10th Marksman has arrived in force. We have 2 units here, 1 ready to go, it would seem. Oh no, looks like these have all their ammunition, so that's lucky for the attackers. Tell you what, after that in the show, I better start committing on their end. Looks like the Pet Hero Champions came back after they originally broke. Bucks and Renegades, same here. Unit of 4, come back into the game. What's going on? Oh, here we go. Okay, Elden Ring is just trying to cover the God Helm. Get their marksman. Elden Ring just got to return fire, start taking out the tier of their marksman. We've got the Raiders trying to provide cover for them. Okay, they succeeded. The attackers here, unfortunately, running out of men. The God Helm needs to move themselves into a better position, start taking out the other Dol Emerald units. They can start firing on the Haven Guard. Got the angle. Alright, looks like they're spreading themselves out because of the catapult. Ooh. Okay, those men-at-arms are broken. Alright, it looks like Arthedain and Shire have massed their troops pretty much at the gate here. But I don't know what they're waiting for. Their allies have already committed. They've pulled over to their side a lot of the defending forces. Wow, Catapult was lucky enough to take out their own troops, so it flew right over the bulk of their defending forces. Got Guardians of Carn doing here from MSQ2, still fighting. Alright, go back to normal speed. Oh, they're targeting Blacklock Engineers. It's a very valuable unit for late game, I suppose. Still getting some hits. I would have thought they were trying to take out the Haven Guard. Okay, Matter sentries are trying to survive. They're shaken. Oh, God Helm's out of ammunition. That's horrible. Matter's pretty much done over here now. It is 69 to 67, so pretty darn close, all things considered. And Rogue looks like he's trying to run away. So that was a pretty strong fight back there from Isengard and Amadeus. Really don't know what Sauron and Y2K were waiting for the whole time. Look, either fire or don't, but just don't stand there. Yeah, it's a little bit frustrating. Alright, there goes Amadeus' general. Lastly, Amadeus' troops are being hunted down, and all that's left now is Arthedain and the Shire. So we'll times 2 speed it until we see the attackers do something different. Because right now it's just throw a rock, hopefully it hits.
We've lost control of the city.
What's going on over here? We've got Hammerguard here. We've got Godhelm and Eldamwi archers up here. Beowulf's hunting them. I think Rogue's making a last-ditch attempt to get to the center, but he can't get through the gate. So the Godhelm trying to get to their allies, I think. Sons of Durin moving to cut them off and cut them down. Well, Mob just busy throwing the rocks. They're getting the kills, but Sauron and Y2K are being way too passive here. But it is 70-69. If he'd run out of rocks, I can understand why he withdrew. But if he didn't run out of rocks, I don't understand why he withdrew. Alright guys, Y2K sent over some troops over here now. Since the attackers gave up this gate, makes perfect sense. But Beowulf's arrived and he's trying to get here before Y2K gets through. So if Y2K is going to get through, he's got to charge in now. He can't stay here. He's got to get his troops inside the gate now. Even get his troll slayers up on the walls if he can. Just run through the gate, go through the pathway up here. Yeah, we've got Poetry and Arms being sent through the gate now. Rocks are coming in. Times 2-speeded again because it has gotten a bit grindy.
We're being attacked.
Here their marksmen firing through the gate after their marksmen were firing through the gate before. And it's a real shootout. Both archer units from both sides are getting good hits on the other, with very few misses. This is a little bit ballsy. Sending through Warden to the north. They were armor piercing. And now Y2Ks are withdrawing them. Okay, I've got Hobbitry and arms coming down again. Times 2 speeding it. I just don't see Sauron breaking through here. The dwarves seem to be containing them almost with ease. There's some other men at arms coming through now, but we've got axe throwers, crossbows. Yeah, I think the defenders have got this in the bag. It's 73 to 73, but Marksman's defensive formation here is just too good. They'll be able to repel any attack that comes through here. He's got his Dragon Slayers here as well now. So he's put his big guns on the front lines already. Crossbows are eating these guys for lunch. What's going over here? I'm going to Forest Air Knights and Troll Slayers. A good combination. Got numerous Gate Guards moving in behind the Dune Peacekeepers. I think Wardens of the North being brought up. We'll try and shoot it into the Dismounted Knights of the Nemesis. Not Dismounted Knights, Dismounted Knights of the Silver Swan in the back, maybe. Oh. Ah, there goes Y2K's General. There's the axe throwers there from, yep, Golden axe throwers. This and that's nice of Luminous also under fire. And the catapults causing them all kinds of problems. It's being very accurate. Axar has pretty much taken the Numas Gate guys in town. (76 to 77). One's in the north returning fire, I think. Yeah, it's Numas Gate guards are broken. The catapults targeting the Peacekeepers here. That was lucky. Okay, so it looks like Sauron broke through. Well done to him. But he was pretty much gone. He lost the walls. Looks like he could be easily outflanked here. Oh. There's the crossbows. Where's the Blacklock engineers? Ah, there's the Blacklocks. Here comes the farmers of Buckland. Let's look at the Axor is trying to take out the Ents. Not too far to go now. Hobbies being shot in the back. Oh, some friendly fire there. Buckle's down at 37. They won't be destroyed. More friendly fire. I'll just click howitzers. That one was a bit better. Looks like it broke one of the units. Yeah, it did. It broke one of the bandit units. Ah, they broke. I'm still spinning it. Nice work from the catapult. Char's being overwhelmed here. Bursting brandy bucks. Running through the gate. 85 to 91. All the troops are breaking. Robert's putting in a valiant effort but just can't compete with that catapult. Oh, there goes Samwise Gamgee. That's it. Alright. Okie dokie. Well, MSQ2 and his team put on another great defense. MSQ2 got 3,207, Marksman 3,620, and Baywin on 1,472. Now, for the attackers, things went wrong for them pretty much when Telperion suddenly admitted defeat. I think he did that because he thought there was no hope after he saw the witches pretty much obliterate half his army. Because poor Khazad-dûm was very much on the receiving end of that Witcher fire, and a lot of his troops were killed. Now, also Sauron and Y2K, I don't know why they didn't press their attack when Rogue and MP Beckamy were pressing theirs. It really made it easier for the defenders to focus on Rogue and MP, and Y2K and Sauron committed too late, and they didn't really have any impact on the battle, unfortunately. Now, that being said, Sauron still did get 789 kills, Rogue 1,159, Talpirion even got 659, MP Beckamy 1,310, and Y2K 86, 473. Now, yeah, I think I've already said. So yeah, So as I said, things started to go wrong once the witches really took out a large portion of Talpirion's army, and I don't know why Sauron and Y2K were so slow to begin their attack. If you guys could explain to me what your strategy was, I'll hear it straight away. And you don't have to explain yourself to me, but of course, from what I saw, I don't know why you were so passive. I really think if you attacked sooner, when Rogue and MP were attacking, things could have been a little bit easier for your team. But that's just my observations. Take it with a grain of salt. Thank you to MSQ2 for sending in the replay. But before we go, we'll look at these kill counts. His Richon Blackguard got 163. Barrow Whites ranged from 26 to 148. Hammerguard 81. Witches of Angmar 426, no real surprise there. Trolls of Gundabad 123. Richon Scourge Raiders ranged from 79 to 140. Richon Pikemen 98 to 149. Angmar Halberds ranged from 50 to 188. And Guardians of Khazad-dûm 147 Snugger Stalkers got 168. That's pretty darn good for Snugger Stalkers. Alright. Once again, thank you to MSQ2 for sending in the replay. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys next time. Bye.